welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another pen review video. This is a flashback review, and this is of a very interesting Urushi pen, and this was a pen that I picked up in March at the London Pen Show in 2023. So it's over 2 years old now in my collection, and this is the TWICO Seishu Dragon in red, and this TWICO is a combination of Twiss and Coates, who have been the organisers of the London pen shows and UK pen shows, although John Twiss has taken a little bit of a sort of a backward step and leaves it now just to Vince and Michael to run the show. But that's where the name TWICO came from. Seishu is the artisan that made this lovely work of art, and it's a dragon in red. I had the choice of at the London Pen Show, I saw these pens, and I think, if I recall correctly, I'd seen these at the October 22 pen show, and I really liked the look of them. And I saw them at the March 23 pen show, and I knew that these were going to be out of my price range, and I asked Vince at the time. This was before the doors opened to the pen show. I asked him what the price was, and the price actually wasn't that bad, but I knew that if I wanted to pick one up, I'd want to pick the other, which is in green, up. And I decided I'd ask him. I saw there were two types. There was a numbered edition and a non-numbered edition. And I asked him what the non-numbered edition was, and he said that those were the prototypes. And I said, well, I don't see much of a difference between the prototypes. He said, no, the only difference is that it's not a numbered edition. And I asked him, well, okay, what's the price of the prototype? Sometimes prototypes can be cheaper, sometimes they can be more expensive. And Vince actually came back to me and said, well, they're about half price of the original ones. And I was like, great, I'm now going to buy the prototypes. And that's what I did. It really is a work of art. It is an ebonite pen here. I love the raised texture. I love the gold gold paint that's been used here. A little bit more of a rose gold, not a yellow gold. I love the red. I love the scales on the dragon, and I absolutely love those abalone shell eyes there. Just sparkle. Makes this pen come alive. It is a beautiful pen. Very glad that I added not only this one, but also the green one as well. I thought I would prefer the red one, but over the last couple of years I've gone towards preferring the green one more. Would I sell these? I very much doubt it. If I were to sell them, I'd have to sell it as a pair, and I'd have to probably sell it for twice what I bought it for. I don't want or wish to make a profit on pens that I sell out of my collection. It has to be a deal that would make it right for me, so that I don't feel that I would have FOMO, fear of missing out, of selling that and regretting selling them. And I think that's also why I'd have to sell it as a pair if I did, purely because if I had one left in my collection, then I'd constantly be kicking myself that I sold the other one. It is a beautiful pen, and honestly, I don't think I would look to sell these in the near future. But as always, never say never. The right deal may come up. If somebody were to offer me a lot more money than I paid, I might accept it if it was for both pens. But as it stands at the moment, this is not a pen that I would be willing to let out of my collection anytime soon. Beautiful work of art. I kind of wish there were more colours. I'm kind of glad that there weren't. It has a Joro 14 karat gold medium nib on here. It is a cartridge converter. you can't post the cap, but it's a decently long enough pen. It's a girthy body pen. I want to say, I've not measured it, but I want to say it's about a 16mm pen. The sections are fairly decent size. Is there a concaveness going on? Probably not. Maybe a slightness. It's very hard to tell. But I do like this pen a lot. I like it enough to have bought it there and then. Do I regret not buying the numbered edition? The numbered edition, obviously, for me, would have been twice as much as I paid for this one. Was it worth that? It's difficult to tell. Sometimes a numbered edition will sell more. It really just depends. And it depends on how many of these are still available for sale. Would I, if I saw another red and green one, would I buy another set? No, I don't think I would. I'm not normally wanting to buy multiples of pens. Yes, I did buy the green one along with the red one. Go out and buy another red and green one, or another red or another green one. Unless I sold one from my collection, or sold two, in which case, yes, I might then replace them. But then I would be buying a numbered version, which would be double the price. So would it be worthwhile me doing so? No, I don't think it would. It would be more out of FOMO or regret of selling those pens. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Cypress Eggshell 01, a Cypress Eggshell 05A, a Cypress Eggshell 06, a Pelikan M1000 Ardent Sunlight. We have a TWICO Seishu Dragon in red. We have its counterpart, the TWICO Seishu Dragon in green. We have a Montegrappa Bartolomeo Ferrocina in shiny circles. We have a Montegrappa Game of Thrones Winter is Here, a Montegrappa Extra 1930 Shiny Lines Dove, and we have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Jane Austen. So I think let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is the TWICO Seishu Dragon in red, and it's a medium, and it's a 14 cat gold Yovo nib. The ink in here today is Diamine Poppy Red. In terms of line variation, we're definitely getting a medium line out of this, and I'm just double checking. Yeah, it is medium. So you can see there, if I push it a bit more, I can get towards a Western Broad, but you can see the difference in line variation on those figure of eights. And if I continue the vertical lines, there's no hard starts or skips. In terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. So you can see here, this is quite a wet nib. Not so wet on the cross strokes, but still it's a pretty wet nib, almost bordering on fire hose of a nib. What do I like? What do I like about this pen? I like that I got it for a decent price. I like that it's Urushi. I like that it's ebonite. Ebonite and Urushi pens really do speak to me. Maki-E, Raden pens as well, and it ticks all of those boxes. I like that I was able to pick this up at the pen show. I do recall that I wasn't looking to spend much, and typically that's how a lot of pen shows go. And yeah, I do spend a lot of money again at pen shows. I like that I added it to my collection. I like that I still have it in my collection. And as I said, I probably wouldn't sell this pen. Do I consider it a grail or a grail of grails? No, I don't. I probably should do, but I don't. But it's just one of these pens that I probably wouldn't sell unless the right deal came up for me. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the TWICO Seishu Dragon in red in a medium 14 karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.